It ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom goon, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, know my name. King, crown me, lounge in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style on elevators could never fade us. I peep data stain anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond Sanders on haters, this ice bucket dropping. Over their head with it, they feel the bread with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the ledge living. I do it for the one that died but fed millions. With soul food flowed and stock my bare kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a thing that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The Alpha and Omega, promise it ain't nothing now. A new beginning. My catalog like James Jones the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city. You probably wouldn't make it, oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra
to the NFC's conference game.
I got extras on
If we don't, then I will play the Pro Bowl, depending on who's playing. And we just bumped up. Do it.
Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking those down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football.
Yeah, we get the ball first.
It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
God damn it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Hurts. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, he was on
and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They will run straight ahead with Swift. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Damn it.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts, rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game, as it's 1st and goal.
Dude, what the hell?
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Ben Mason taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead at 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
Let's call an Arachini.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
In Arachini.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
No,
Devin Bush. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 31, Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. There he goes left side. The 40.
And it's a touchdown.
And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown.
Yes.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that's a great play for that defensive unit. What's good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
All right, let's get back to it.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
Hello?
I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna go help my uncle right quick.
Alright.
One more good
All right, let's get back
and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and
a fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra
Coming for you, Dallas.
Makes the score 21-0.
We coming for you, Dallas.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And work with me here. Is this overhyped or not? You've got a warm weather team on the road in January, and it's cold. What's the deal? Is that a factor or is it not a factor?
I think a lot of it depends on the personality of your head coach and how you prepare for things. And some things you just can't prepare for. If you're coming from a warm weather site, you can't make it cold enough like it is here in this ball game. But what you can do is just tell guys, dress for the weather, and then play like we always play. And as the game goes along, typically those guys out there playing, you warm up enough that it really shouldn't affect you quite the same way. Now, if that's all you talk about, if you put that in the heads of your players, it'll affect them in a big way.
About to say.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And
God
it's going
damn
to be
it.
another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. 2 yards on second down. A give up the middle to Akers. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Wide receiver backfield.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Peyton Turner just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. He's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a run with a fullback Johnson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
You get smoked by
why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
What's with the slowdown?
Have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Stafford. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Stafford. Trying to improvise.
Oh, that's good.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. Seibert's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Out of bounds.
That's good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Bird sets up to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing is Hurts. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
That's
and with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, that's a 38-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. So we've come upon halftime. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Come back.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Stafford. This is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. The 20.
Oh, why are you sidelining?
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taysom Hill.
We just gonna get a replay of what Taysom Hill can do at the age of, I think, 32. This man literally hit stick this big ass nigga, put him on the ground. Like, nah. I wish I would see Taysom Hill do some bullshit like that.
Able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of the situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now on 2nd and 13. Stafford, throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here comes the Rams punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards.
You know what? This guy is terrible. He's not terrible. He's tired. He's
It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd down, Gaskin. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 37. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Gaskin. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. 31 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw is Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. taking it about the 16.
Come on.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense set to take over. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball. Getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
Oh, my God, okay.
Caught by Tony. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Running on first down with Gaskin. And he'll be brought down.
That is a touchdown.
To be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gaskin is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, "Get me out," after the run down to the end zone. He said, "I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in." And he carries it across the goal line.
Why are you so slow? It's because you're getting old.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, done. As they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Back to throw, Stafford.
There we go.
Intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Cisco.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Here's Stafford. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Pass complete to Akers on the out route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. Again, it's Stafford. That's taken in by Smith-Marset. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on second down. Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Back to throw again.
No, that was a sack.
He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Akers. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Seibert able to knock this one through.
And they don't have
3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here, continuing to pour it on.
He didn't sack me at all.
In the NFL, haven't they, partners? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On the stop was Aaron Donald. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Gaskin. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
We're up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
What is up?
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how Lop's
taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, L.A. Van Jefferson, 75 yards. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this fourth quarter. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They go play action with Hurts. And it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. He called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away.
I help my people to get cheddar. I do business.
Alright, who we gonna get next week? We don't know. Let's see. Will it be a grudge match? You know, it's time to see. I want to go against Dallas. That's what I want to do. And here we are. What did you do?
That might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money.
This is the matchup I've been waiting for.
Get some money, get some money, get some money, get some money. It's the paper power pastor, burning rubber faster.
Now, this is the main event.
Solo, no sir, I am not a pastor. I will not after any of you people blistered. I'm the man now, ain't I work a plan now, can't I, I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player, they call a player mayor, what you talking that funky, get about my face, wearing that monkey, not that might give you life advice, get some money, get some money, get some money. Get some money, 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 get some money.
And here we go.
Get some money, 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 get some money.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Damn.
It's the NFC Championship game.
Are they gonna choke? Or will we fall?
Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys taking on Jalen Hurts and the Detroit Lions.
Look at the squad.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store.
Let's do this.
Between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Prescott. He's got his
damn.
coming across the formation. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Prescott from the gun. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff left, Elliott. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 29. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Ow. By Sean Murphy Bunting. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his...
I want to see this play. Where are you? Oh yeah, here goes Bunting. Okay, cool. Just a one-handed snag.
College days, it's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
Right.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Hurts. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Let's see what you got.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. On the option, here's Elliott. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They'll run on 1st down. Elam. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle 3rd of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Swift will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
Time for
from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
It's 10. It doesn't matter. He still catches it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Here's Prescott.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Yes.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Can't go wrong with Andre Cisco.
And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Prescott on first down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
This will be caught downfield by Gage.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb
from 21 yards away.
And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and it makes the score 21-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A big play there out of the running game. 46 yards. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
52 yards on the ground for him so far.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Touchdown.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing, Prescott.
There
And
we
he's
go.
going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Now Prescott. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Play action now. Prescott.
Get his ass.
Pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Prescott now. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Damn.
Myers' kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big
touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, damn.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
2 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Prescott to throw on 4th.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I wish they would.
Prescott to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown.
Oh, God.
Dalton Schultz, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this is back to an 8-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the fourth quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead. On second down, Swift. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Swift going to try up the middle. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 23. Damn. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And that will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 149 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man right side is Tony. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. They look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Prescott now from the 50. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. There he goes left side. 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And out now come the Cowboys. Now remember, Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Dak. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right?
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
Super Bowl bow.
Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible.
Look at the name.
The thing they know not to do. Bright lights on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started. Y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop. You ain't here. I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blues, trips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do.
The Colts is next.
On the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet from South Carolina to Maryland. I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up. I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They tried to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming. The world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic and I'm so terrific. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to
We are
this game
upgrading
that I
speed.
love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know
check out the
some
promo.
things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings.
Prescott.
I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy, we got another one. Ha. Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time we do the impossible.
Well, Trying to check out the rewards. Hurts and Matt Ryan.
Let's go. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me.
Take home Offensive Player of the Year.
I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics.
And this dude is a freaking superstar. This dude's a fucking superstar. Coming for everything.
This player has a zone ability.
Ain't got Darius
This
Tony,
is a
but
powerful
no,
ability.
gonna change that. Who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that'll help. Attention is flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings or we did it. AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. That's what it is. Next level. One of the best. You, sir, are also an X Factor. What? He's only a star? Acting? Why?
You see, it's two type of people in life.
Alright, Kadarius Toney.
People that wake up and wish they had it. It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor, so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo poor so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
This is fucking crazy. I'll tell you that. Okay.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide. No, we slide. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute stop. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. Tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool, like I'm back from the triangle.
The coach. I'm not letting that happen.
Swim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights.
Alright.
I come alive in the dark.
I'm out.
And I keep getting strong.